Let's listen to that S54. Oh. This is the best car that I've ever driven. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I'm a menace to society. I mean, I care about the car more than I do myself. Rewind the car world by about 10 years, and you're looking at a very different space. Hybrid cars were merely a thought and weren't being implemented at such a rapid rate. The cars that we enjoyed were so different to the cars we enjoy today in 2025. So let's go back in time with a car from 2013. Today we have here my Renault Megane RS RB8, fully and freshly painted in its beautiful twilight blue with silver accents and a few black complementing parts, like around on the rear diffuser and where the bumper, well, on the bumper where the license plate is. A very beautiful car to look at. We are missing the stickers at the moment. Those are going on very soon. The car's a few things to be worked out, but let's talk about exactly that. The car world being so different 10 years ago. We take this back to about 2015. This car was one of the kings of the Nürburgring, and to this day it still is. I mean, go watch any of Misha's videos. Go have a look at how many Renault Megane RSs are on the Nürburgring on a daily basis. There are so many. This car is incredible, and I'm going to show you today exactly why that is the case and why you might want to own one. Unfortunately for some of my viewers, especially if you're in the US market, you cannot own one of these. So I do feel sorry for you there, but for anyone from the EU, from Australia, from South Africa, and other parts of the world that did get these cars, you're in luck, because something like this is amazing. Now, if we're talking about my car and what makes it so much fun for me, I've done a few modifications to it. We're going to pop under the hood and have a look. But just walking around the exterior of the car, there's not much that have changed. It's very basic around until you see the racing brake discs. We have big Brembo brakes from Brembo, that Renault Fit standard. We have racing discs, and that's about it. Now, if we dive under the bodywork of the car, and we go below, and we have a look at what is in the engine, there are some very special things. So let's open up the car and have a look exactly what is under that bonnet. This here is the Forge Motorsport diverter valve. This is an AirTech air intake. And over here, under the front of the car, we have an AirTech Stage 2 intercooler. So we're getting lots of cold air, lots of everything going around this car. We love it. That's about it for what's under the hood. Now, this car is extremely loud. Reason being, when I bought this car, it was straight piped. Now, I mean, you look at the photos of this car when I got it, compared to now, it's night and day. I cannot believe that I'm looking at this car that I bought in November of 2023. I'm looking at it in its proper colors, out here on a beautiful mountain pass. We're going to be heading up along that road over there and down through the mountains. It is going to be a wonderful drive today. But it's hard to take this in, that my car is finally ready. It is, once I put those badges on and we do a full PPF of the car, it's going to be at meets, it's going to be at everything. I'm going to be doing so many more of these mountain passes, and it is such a great achievement to be here. But it wasn't without hiccups along the way. This car has been a pain in the ass every single corner. It's been frustrating to deal with, but it's been lovely to deal with. On the way here, it was a bit of a hard drive, because the last time I drove this car, that wheel right there came flying off. After being repainted, the bolts weren't locked in properly, they weren't torqued enough, and that came flying off on the freeway, which wasn't fun to deal with, but the car was saved, and not too much needed to be repaired, and we're here, we are finally here. So, if we're talking about a space from 2016, what were the competitors to a Renault Megane RS? You had a Ford Focus RS, a Ford Focus ST. I'd say that the ST is the better competitor because the RS is a four-wheel drive. So the Focus ST, a Golf GTI, a Hyundai i30N. And what is the last one, you might ask? Well, there's a few. Obviously, the common one is going to be the Honda Civic Type R, but I take this over a Honda Civic Type R anyway. But the other one would probably be a Cupra. I don't really know much about them. We don't get them here, so I know very little about them, to be honest. But, I mean, one did take the record away from this car, but then Renault subsequently took the record back. But, I mean, yeah, it's It's incredible to be here with my car, and I do want to hop in a moment. Yes, here we are. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hop inside, and we're going to have a look around at what you get when you step into a car from 2016. Well, 2013 in this case. So hopping in, we're greeted by Red Bull Racing. That is so cool to see. We have a custom steering wheel here. I love the center line. It looks gorgeous. And as for that, it's the speaker's fault. The door card won't fit on because the speaker's a little bit too big. We did manage here, but it took about 2 people and about an hour and a bit. So it's simply not worth trying to do that just yet. It's going to go back to the speaker place, and we're probably going to get smaller speakers fitted, as well as the door, obviously. And then this car's nearly done. This is broken. There's still needing to be fixed. As I said, it's a project car. It is something that I've been working on for over a year now, and we are nearing the ending stages of what we've been wanting to achieve with this car. So, what's next? Well, what is next is this car has a slight oil leak that needs to be fixed. It's just a seal that's probably given away over time. This car is mint though. I know that there's been a lot of problems, but it only has 24,000 kilometers on the clock. I have a very special car here, and I'm very grateful to have this car in the condition that it is in now. When I bought this car over a year and a bit ago, it was anything but what you want when you buy a car. It was not pretty. It had problems after problems after problems. But without any more talking, I think we should start the drive, and you guys can hear what a straight-piped Renault Megane RS sounds like. We are moving along very nicely now. Listen to that. This car sounds absolutely incredible. Man, I love this car. I really do. It is my favorite car that I own. I have a lot of cars that I'm very fortunate to be able to drive, but this is my favorite. Oh, listen to that. So under the hood of this car is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is turbocharged. Oh, listen to that. So, it is not, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's not incredible. Because 4-cylinders, they get a lot of flack, but I really like a 4-cylinder. So let's wind up this window and let's talk a little bit more about what this 4-cylinder 2-liter turbocharged engine produces. I won't lie, it's fairly hard to talk over this car, but this car produces 265 horsepower from stock and 360 newton meters of torque. It is a front-wheel drive only car, and that is why it held a record around the Nürburgring. It was for its category. So don't get it mixed up that it beat a 911 GT3 RS, or it beat a 911 GT2 RS, or it beat a Huracan Performante. It did not. You were dealing with the little hot hatch. And boy is it hot. This is a spicy baguette, and we do love it. So with these cars, they have an original mapping and then they have their sports mapping. We are not in the sports mapping, we are still in your everyday mode, and the car is aggressive and vicious and lovely. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop over into sports mode, and I'm going to show you guys what that 265 horsepower, probably a little bit more than that in this car, and 360 newton meters of torque feels like. There's a traction control button down here on the right. We're just going to press that once, and into sports mode we go. As we ascend up this mountain, this car is showing its true colors. It is a car that was built by Renault Sport to go on mountain passes, to go on the track, especially the Nürburgring. It was built for something more than just your daily driving. However, saying that, this is a car that you can daily drive so easily. I love the gearbox on this car. It is easy to use. The clutch, super light, super easy to use. And the gearbox, it's like butter. Granted, this is it's a 24,000 kilometer car. It's barely been driven, but it's still so lovely to drive. I've driven one with higher mileage. It's been on my channel before, the Oyster Grey Megane RS that I've driven. That car has 100 and something thousand kilometers on the clock. Also, like butter to drive. They are awesome cars. Now, oh gosh. Sounds incredible. Now the question you might ask is, well, should I buy one in 2025? A 2012 car, 2013 version like this car, or a slightly newer one? Should I even consider a Megane RS from this generation? And I'm going to put it to you plain and simple, if you can get one, try it. You're dealing with a lightweight, front-wheel drive hot hatch that has more than enough power to sling you around these corners and have a lot of fun. That is what you're dealing with. And if that sounds appealing to you, go and try one of these. It really is an experience worth trying. I mean, those pops and crackles are so aggressive, it's crazy. This car is absolutely stunning. Around these corners, there's so much more that it can do throughout these corners. I'm not pushing it. I don't want to, not after what I said had happened to this car. I just want to enjoy it and gain my confidence back with driving this car. It is stunning. I love this car so much. So a lot of what I say, take it with a grain of salt, because it is owner's bias. But I mean, I genuinely feel like you'll struggle to find a better car for price to performance. This car just, it eats up these corners. There's so much grip to be given from this car. It will not let you down. But as it is a front-wheel drive car, there is the possibility to ask too much from it. So always drive within your limits and the car's limits. That is the biggest thing. And don't cross over the center line if you can. Try not to do that. Even on these tight, twisty corners, this car keeps it really nice and tight and neat. But this car, because it's a small car, it is perfect for this. Well, I mean, if you're looking for a car that will put a smile on your face, not just on the daily, but wherever you take it, to the track, to a mountain pass, this is that car for me. And if someone like you, yourself, who's watching this video, wants something to do that, I think these are some of the best cars you can buy for money. I really do. They are expensive to get parts for, at least in certain parts of the world. But all car manufacturers that sell slightly cheaper cars tend to do that. They make their parts more expensive, for the most part at least. I mean, these roads are awesome. They're just twisty after twisty after twisty. I'm just gonna slow down, put down this window a little bit, and let's listen to that exhaust note. Oh. I mean, that's incredible. As we're driving along here, I'm going to put the window back up. You might ask, what is the suspension like? Perfectly fine for a car that held the Nürburgring lap ring multiple years in a row and multiple different years. That's probably the best way I'd put it. It is stiff, but not so stiff that you can't daily the car. But depending on what version you get, as the model that you're buying goes up, the suspension gets stiffer and stiffer, and it's why I say, yeah, it's about right for a car that, you know, held the Nürburgring lap record for its category and all that. Because that's the suspension you're getting. You're getting something that is set up very rigorous, very stiff, but also forgiving. How many modern cars can you say have manuals? You turn it back 10 years, there were far more manual cars. But you look at it now and there's a lot less manual cars. The manual option on cars is the more expensive option, where it was always the other way around. The automatic option was the more expensive one. So if you ever get the opportunity to try a Megane RS, even if it's the previous generation or the generation after this, try it. They're all awesome cars. But going through this mountain pass here, there's actually no other car I would like to do it with. So to come back to my question of should you buy one in 2025, I'm gonna once again say yes. If you're willing to maintain a sports car, buy one. This is not a Toyota. It's not going to run forever. You need to put in the work to maintain these cars. It's the same as any car that is set up to be a sports car. Look at the S54. And I'm speaking from experience here, considering I'm doing exactly these things to my car, which is changing the rod bearings on the S54. The Vanos can have issues. There are so many things with performance engines that can go wrong. Just be prepared to put in some money to get your car to be running optimally. This car is great. And it runs so strong. This engine in this car, because it's only done 24,000 kilometers, it is strong. It does everything you ask of it and doesn't give a complaint. Yes, there's the small oil leak, but that is a seal that's given away. And considering this car is, it came out in 2013, it's 12 years old now, and that has never been replaced. Things like that can happen. Apparently I'm in neutral according to the Renault Sport Gauge, very nice. Even when the time comes that maybe I own a McLaren 675 LT, this right here will still be my favorite car in my heart because of everything I've gone with it. Not just the Renault Megane RS, but this car in particular, my RB8. The induction noises you get from this car are incredible. That's what I'm saying, with a few little tweaks to a car like this, it comes alive. It becomes an absolutely awesome automobile. Nothing like a little bit of turbo lag. Oh, I love it so much. It wasn't my foot 100% flat. This car can do a lot more, but just that little bit of acceleration when that turbo kicks in. Oh my goodness. It turns into a monster. It turns into a very angry French baguette, and I love that so much. I've missed this car so much. I mean, accelerating towards the corner, getting on those brakes, and then turning the car in, it's incredible. This car is aggressive. It's angry. It's ready to roll, and it's ready to do what you ask of it. And just before we finish our run, I'm going to lower the window so you can hear some more noise. Listen to that exhaust note. Incredible. This car is absolutely incredible. absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this car. It is stunning. It really is so beautiful. Oh, I mean, it's come so far from where it started. And now, we're out here with this car driving perfectly. Oh, I do love this car so much. So there's going to be more videos on this car coming up, more Z4M videos, more cars in general. Really what I'm actually wanting to try is, as I mentioned, that Alpine. I'm wanting to try the Renault 5, the electric one. I really want to try it. I really want to see what it's like compared to something like this, its predecessor. But just staring at this car here, I mean, there's not many cars that can beat how this look for me. So once again, thank you so much for watching. And as I've said, there will be more videos very soon. But that is all in due course. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you then. Cheers.